Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is day one of my East Coast hunting and fishing excursion from California. I'm right now in the Jennings National Forest. I think that's what it's called. It is Friday afternoon, about at 6 p.m. Friday, October 8th, 6 p.m. I got in last night about 11 p.m. I left San Francisco. I hope you can hear me. I'm talking low because I'm up in a tree stand about 30 feet up in a tree stand in the Jennings National Forest. I got in about 11 o'clock last night. I left San Francisco at, well, the plane was supposed to leave at 7. I got up at 4 a.m. Wife took me to the airport. I got to the airport. I left the house at 5 a.m. Got to the airport about 5:30. Went in, had a little bit of breakfast, ordered a couple of beers, and filled my Yeti knockoff water bottles, Ozark Trail. Filled them up with some Heinekens, a little bit of ice to keep them cold, and got on the plane at 6:30 a.m. And I'm on the plane, waiting and waiting, and the pilot comes on and says, "Oh, we got to go back to the gate. We got a problem with one of our engines. They're going to have to reset it somehow, and we can't do it here. They have to manually do it." So we went back to the gate. We were there about 2.5 hours waiting, and I had a connecting flight in Charlotte. I was supposed to land in Charlotte at 3:10 or something like that, and the connecting flight was I was supposed to land in Charlotte like 3:30. Connecting flight was at 4:53 from Charlotte to Jacksonville, Florida. It was going to be cutting it close because now we're not leaving until 9 a.m. So now it's projected arrival time in Charlotte, 4:30 p.m. and the flight is supposed to be taking off at 4:53. I asked, and something came up on the American Airlines app that said, you can rebook your trip, your second connection at no charge. So I'm thinking, uh-oh, that means maybe I'm not going to make it. And I asked the male flight attendant, what would you do? And he said, well, I'd chance it, I'd try it. So we land in Charlotte about 4:32. Up on my phone pops, oh, flight delayed. I go, okay, well, that's good. At least now I don't have to rush. So I went to the Centurion Lounge. It said it was delayed for an hour. Or was it 2 hours? It was delayed now until 7 o'clock. And my friend Darren, who I'm staying with, who's hunting out here with me right now, he's in another tree. He was supposed to pick me up at 6:20. And he gets off work at like 4. He owns a paint store out here in Jacksonville. And now I'm supposed to arrive in Jacksonville at like 9 p.m. And I told Darren, you don't have to come pick me up. I'll get an Uber over to your place. He said, oh, well, just call me and see how it is. So 7 o'clock, 6:45 rolls around. My phone gets an alert again, flight delayed. Now the flight is delayed until 7:30, something like that. And my phone keeps popping up, delay after delay after delay. Now it says, flight now 8:15, arriving in Jacksonville 10:30. I'm going, oh, holy fuck. And it keeps going more and more. The flight must have been delayed like 10 times. And now it says we're supposed to arrive in Jacksonville at 11 p.m. We get on the plane. The plane finally arrives. We all get on. The plane's full. Everybody's pissed off as hell. I mean, we had people out in the gate cussing. They're cursing American Airlines, these fucking assholes. So we get on the plane. Plane's getting ready to take off. On the speaker comes the flight attendant, which is another dude, male flight attendant. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry, but when they were supposed to be fueling the plane next to us, and they fueled our plane by accident. And now we have too much gas in the plane. They have to siphon it out, or we'd have to remove some fuel. So everybody on the plane is fucking pissed off. I hope you can hear me, because I'm trying to whisper, because I'm hoping a deer comes out here and I get one. Everybody on the plane is pissed off. So about 30 minutes later, they finally closed the door, and we're taking off. I arrive in and I just told Darren, listen, man, I'm gonna just get a hotel by the airport, because there's a whole bunch of hotels like half a mile or less to the airport. So I booked a hotel, and he said, okay. I said, just pick me up in the morning. So I arrive in Jacksonville about 11:30. I'm tired as hell. I crashed at the Doubletree Hotel, which was a nice hotel, actually. And I got a good night's sleep, because I didn't have 3 dogs in the bedroom. But I got a good night's sleep, woke up, had some coffee. Now here, and it was a storm coming through today, so we didn't hunt. And, it was too late to hunt. By the time Darren picked me up, he picked me up like 8 o'clock or something like that, or 9 o'clock. So here we are in the afternoon. I'm in a tree stand. We're going to be hunting this afternoon, tomorrow morning, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday morning. So this is the first of 4 times in this tree stand. It is a little bit muggy. It's about 80 degrees here, something like that, 85. Very peaceful in the pine trees, in the pine forest. So I'm not expecting, I think I see a game trail right there. I don't have high expectations, but hey, it beats the hell out of painting houses, man. So hopefully I'll see a deer. All right. I'll check back in with you tomorrow. On the plane, I started reading a book that Zach Erlacher sent me. He sent me a Kindle version, or a PDF version of a book called $1 Billion Baby. It's written by a guy named Bob Greene. He goes on tour with the Alice Cooper group. After they just recorded Muscle of Love, and they were doing a holiday tour, which was still the $1 Billion Babies tour technically, but I think Muscle of Love, the single Teenage Lament 74 just came out, and Muscle of Love was about to be released, or had just been released. And it's kind of like a tour diary of his tour with the Alice Cooper group, the original Alice Cooper group. So it's a great behind the scenes of the Alice Cooper, man. I'm loving it. Thank you, Zach Erlacher, for sending me this book. It's awesome, man. It's called $1 Billion Baby. I think they talk about it on the Sick Things UK Alice Cooper group, or whatever it is. I'm enjoying it. I'm 70% through with it. So you're probably going to hear me play a lot of Alice Cooper while I'm out here, at least while I'm reading the book. So thank you for tuning in, friends. A little update from day 1. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I would play the show open, but it says from San Francisco, so screw it. I ain't playing the show open during these daily or semi-daily episodes, little mini episodes. I hope you're enjoying them, friends. If you are, send me an email, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Could use some audio content as well, all right? So I'm going to be hunting for 4 days, and then John's going to be picking me up my stepdad, John, is going to be picking me up on Monday or Sunday night. I think we're going to get together, and I'm going to be with him, and we're probably going to fish in the Intracoastal Waterway on the kayaks, and then we're going to go up to Georgia and fish in the river up there, the Toccoa River. So hopefully it's going to be a nice vacation. It already is, even though it started off pretty bad yesterday, but I'm enjoying today. I just hung out and rested with my friend Darren, and his family's very hospitable, Southern hospitality, and his wife, Tamara, is a fantastic cook. So I'm going to be enjoying the next 3 days with Darren's family. All right, friends, I'm going to close out with an Alice Cooper song. I think I'll play Dead Babies from, because that's on their tour, on this $1 Billion Babies tour. That's one, they have people protesting, and one venue, the local Rotary group or whatever, canceled the show, and because they heard he kills babies on stage and shit. So I'm going to play Dead Babies for you from Killer. rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Find me on the Facebook, R&R Geek. Find the show at rockandrollgeek.com. Find me on the Twitter, R&R Geek. Instagram, Rock and Roll Geek Don't Ask. best value for value, friends. Keep them coming, please, because this show will not exist without your donations. It will die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled falling off a tree stand at 30 feet up in the pine trees into a spike and being impaled on a tree branch. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Here's Alice Cooper, Dead Babies.
Dead babies. It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.